What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you're fantastic today, and welcome back to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Put a lot of work into it, guys. If you remember in chapter 5, and I liked the ending. It was pretty cool. Reading my comment section, I saw that some people were a little bit disappointed by the ending, but I thought it was kind of left with a cliffhanger to kind of show that maybe a sequel will happen. About Joey Drew's backstory, or Joey telling another story about Henry. I don't know. Apologies for the lighting, by the way. My front lights have broke, so this bit's a little bit darker than this one, but it's the best I can do. So yeah, we're going to go into the archives, guys, and have a look around. So I'm really excited for this, so let's go and have a little bit of a tour. So what is this going to be? It's going to show some lore? Welcome to the archives. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer cartoonist known as the Meatley experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer friend Mike Mood and released on February 10th in 2017. We played it on February 11th in 2017, so almost a year and a half ago on the channel, guys. It's crazy. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie gamers almost overnight. The Meatley and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique ink story. What does that N mean? I don't know what that is. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their earlier thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes of the progress. Oh freaking snap! We get to see the models of the freaking characters. That's awesome. That's me, Henry Stein. That's me. Once an equal business partner of Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. Bloody hell, that's a long time ago. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he is often rumoured to be the true creator. Oh my god, behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. Okay, that's interesting. I just got an achievement for being on the pedestal. That's awesome. What the freaking hell is that? What the hell? Concept Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy ever modelled. What the hell? Concept Bendy was much smaller and cuter with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. I can see that. It looks like a lamprey, like a leech. That's very weird, I have to say. We see some concept art of Bendy, the ink demon, up there as well. Oh my god, there's quite... Oh, the roof says Bendy and the Ink Machine. Nice, okay. The original Ink Machine. I remember this in Chapter 1 before the update. Before the major visual update, this version of the Ink Machine was the one used in the game. Much of its machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. It's really cool, isn't it? I think this is the one what we see in Joey's room, rusted up. Which is really cool to see. I remember this Bendy, guys. This again was on Chapter 1. It was in my thumbnail. This is the original game used design. Okay, yeah, it's Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that concept art of the demon. Okay, this looks like the full Bendy. Oh, until the release of Chapter 4. Okay. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade. And the title character got a new model as well. Okay, so it went from this to this to this. Okay, I can see a difference. Much more grittier and detailed, and obviously the motion of the ink going up and down his body. Ink Bendy, as we know him today, although similar to Beta Bendy, was remodeled, enhanced with a higher polygon count, and given a new few ink effects. Nice. Okay, boys, this is who we saw in Chapter 5. Oh, my God, what a booty. This is a really cool model. Jesus, man. He's really cool, isn't he? Huge arms, but tiny legs. Ink Bendy's horrific. Oh, Beast Bendy. Not even, like, Demon Bendy. Beast Bendy. Final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. So this is the Demon Bendy, but it's called Beast Bendy. Oh, there's that hand, guys, in the boat. Sammy Lawrence, Pipers, Strikers. Oh, this is the beta searcher. Okay. Within just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. I remember these, yeah. That was when we was in the music place, wasn't we? Doing the password with the piano and the stuff, and they're spawned in the room, I'm pretty sure. And this is the final searcher. Were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and more human appearance. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like a frog. There's the Strikers. Sammy Lawrence, the Fishers. This is Sammy from Chapter 2. Fan favourite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for a more advanced animation. Yeah, I can see that. There's no, like, body form on him. It's just flat and shiny, like plastic. But you can see his body structure here. Jesus, man. Crazy. Sammy Lawrence's final form. Complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. We noticed him anyway. We loved him. Wow, look at that concept art of this dude. These attacked us in Chapter 5, the meanies. Okay, here's Mean Alice from Chapter 4. And here's Good Alice. For some reason, there's no description about these. But yeah. Wow. They kind of do look very similar on the concept art. They've got the same nose and everything. Interesting. Oh, here's the Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink corrupted versions, I nearly died then. The characters were designed first, and we were reverse engineered back into the more family-friendly cartoon forms. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, look, it's Bertram. You're looking happy. Don't know why you haven't got a sign either to talk about you a little bit. Here's Boris. Here's Tom. I think he was called Thomas. This is the one with who didn't like us at first. There's the ink machine. The base of Bendy. Demon Bendy. Oh, wow. Oh, no. That's Boris who got ripped up. Popper was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Damn. Okay. Boris the Wolf. Here he is. Was designed using various references from cartoons from the 20s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. The silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of his own during production. I can imagine that being a pain. There's Bendy's throne. Interesting. Ah, here we go. This is Brute Boris. Wow, look at that. Really awesome. Alice Angel's monstrosity. Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting. Okay. Interesting. That's it, guys. So, this was a nice little tour. And some more background info on the characters. And it's really cool to see, like, the original Bendy and what he used to look like. I've just noticed he's in a T-pose as well. Oh, danger, keep out. Can we, like... Can we go in there? Nope, doesn't look like it. It's really cool how they've made like a little room like this. It's really nice. Okay, guys. So, it wasn't just that, by the way. It said that we get the lens of golden ink in all of the chapters now. So we're going to have a quick look at chapter 1. And if they're on all of the chapters, guys, I might do a live stream and like a theory live stream on all of the like golden ink around, and we'll talk about it in a live stream. If you want to see that, please let me know. I'd love to do a stream or something because it's too long for a video, because you know how long the chapters are.
Joey. I'm here.
What the hell?
See if we can find
Don't turn the machine. There's an arrow. What the hell? There's an arrow at the door. Oh my god, there's loads. I'm sorry, buddy. What are all these days? Are these days? That's interesting, guys. Maybe we're doing this? Maybe we're the ones who are writing this ink. Don't we say I'm sorry, buddy, to somebody in the game? So to Boris, or we call Boris buddy. This, guys, I know this is a little bit of a theory, but what if Henry is stuck in this limbo where he just repeats the same chapters over and over? He is in the story, trapped in here, and this is him every time he goes into chapter 1, and he just writes it down. Like he's been repeating these chapters for like days and days and days, and he's repeated the chapters hundreds of thousands of times. Just thinking about that. So when we do chapter 5, we repeated, we're back in chapter 1 again, we're back in chapter 1 again, back in chapter 1. And Henry's just trapped in here. And he's the one writing all this stuff on the wall. Like, turn back, don't do it, because you're gonna have to just go through the whole story again if you do it. That's really interesting to think about. Have a think about that, guys. Not all dreams come true. Okay, so there is quite a lot of stuff. There might be some lore in this or something, guys. That's what I think anyway. I think there's going to be some lore involved in all of this. And I'm pretty sure, guys, the ink changes each time you go on the game. Hold on. There never was a choice.
This lift could use a few dry cells.
There never was a choice to start the machine because you have to go through it to just go, like... I really think Henry's stuck in this story, guys, and he can't escape.
Let's see what you're hiding down.
No matter what he does and repeats all the time. There never was a choice. You have to start it. You have to go through the chapter. It's a never-ending... It's never-ending. Something like that could be interesting to think about. But I don't know. We'll have to keep going through the golden inks and just seeing what they're saying. Listening and always watching. Ooh. Or on the other side, it could be Joey doing these, writing these down. And Joey's always listening and watching because, I don't know, it just seems interesting. He was born here.
Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair.
Bendy, I think he's talking about Bendy there. Bendy was born here, yeah. That's proving that Henry created
Looks
Bendy,
like a wall or two
not Joey. Don't be scared. Okay, this is really weird. This is creepy, man. Just don't understand. I think by time, guys, if we do this live stream, I think we'll start to understand it with the next chapters. And hello, Bendy.
Who put this here?
You did. I don't know.
Joey, what were you doing?
Oh, she's heartless. Okay, that's obviously about Alice. Alice Angel did this to Boris, guys. We learned that from one of the chapters anyway. Like, Alice used to freaking rip apart Boris loads of billions of times. So, right, I'm just gonna quickly find the parts, guys, and then this shouldn't be too hard to find. And then we'll see what's after it. Isn't that where Bendy spawns later on? That's interesting. It's like the game already knows about it. Okay. To me, that really feels like this is Henry writing this stuff. I don't know. And remember with the cutscene, guys, that these parts were in the room of Joey's house. Remember that on the shelf. All of these parts were there on the shelf. Here we go, guys. So it says peak. Yeah, it is. Interesting about that. Maybe I'm going to feel it going too deep into this. I don't know. What? Why? The weird thing is, guys, there's footprints. Oh, isn't this Sammy? This is Sammy, right? Sammy comes from there. Okay, here we go, guys. Get ready! Ah! Okay. Right. Anything? See anything? No. I'm just checking if there's going to be anything new on the walls, that's all. Because you never know, there could be. Okay. Oh, God, there we go. Okay, we're in... I always fall! See? It really seems like the golden writing is from Henry. Doesn't it? And he's stuck in just like this repeating thing, and maybe like he loses his memory each time he falls in. I don't know. Seems weird to me, guys. It really feels like he's just stuck in this limbo. But why is he stuck in this limbo if it is true? I'll do the rest as a live stream though, I think, because this is really interesting. I didn't think it was going to be this deep. I thought it was just going to be like a few Easter eggs or something. But it really is deep. Anything in here? Great. Joey lied to us. There we go. That's interesting. So it's not me. Joey lied to us. Okay.
This will definitely come in handy.
Well, that's interesting to know. Let's keep going. Let me know your thoughts on this, by the way. I'm really interested. Okay. And I think we're going to chapter 2 now. Just have another look around. Before we go, then we'll call it today's episode, boys. Before we go in, let's have a look. Look around. I don't see anything. It would have been interesting if it had something on the ritual thing. Oh. Say hello to Sammy. See what I mean? Don't you find that really weird? The wheelchair, that's Joey's wheelchair. That's Joey's wheelchair from the ending cutscene. I don't know, man. I still feel like Joey is... I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, my head. What happened?
And again, I always think it's interesting when we get hit by stuff. We've got ink on our face. Like we're made out of ink. Do you know what I mean? Seems weird to me. Norman and Grant. Are they some of the characters? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there on a cliffhanger. But yeah, I'll probably do a live stream on it this weekend, so don't worry. But I just wanted to do a video on the archives and stuff because it was really interesting. Thank you so much for watching. It's really late for me, but you guys deserve it. Deserve more content. I really do appreciate the support. Lots of love. I love you guys, and I'll see you all next time.